Welcome to Eat Up, my fine food-loving friends. That's right, it's me. It is Don Stugots, and we are on location, touring around the nation. Don Stugots never on vacations, right? We're on the eve of the greatest of greats for when it comes to food holidays. It's Thanksgiving's Eve, right? And listen, I can show you guys how to make a turkey or a ham, or if you grew up in my house for Thanksgiving, you had lasagna or monty guts, right? But what's everyone care about? The sides. Oh, the side dishes, they're glorious, right? So I'm going to show you guys tonight how to make one of my favorite side dishes. And it's not for Thanksgiving. You can make it for Thanksgiving. Actually, we're making it for tomorrow for Thanksgiving. It's by request. But you can make this any day. So what we got is a pound of bacon that I already went ahead and it's cooked about 3/4 of the way, right? And you can see that right here. So I already drained some of the grease out. I'm going to save that, I'll save that because, we always use the grease for something else. We're going to take some corn. What's this dish called? This is bacon fried corn. And then you can put it into your mashed potatoes, or you can eat it all on its own, right? We got the corn here. Oh, listen to the sizzles. We got her, baby. That's out there. And we're going to take the second bag of corns. Now, usually when I make this, it's half a pound of bacon, all cut up nice, and one 1 pound bag of frozen corn. But because it's Thanksgiving, you got to make a lot, right? Because everyone's coming to eat, and who wants to take a dish home, right? So now I'm going to take some butter. I'm taking about, 2 tablespoons of the butter. Now we'll just start mixing. And that's really all there is to this. Once the butter is melted, and you'll see the corn will change color a little bit. It'll lose that frost, and it'll get that nice golden corn color, And then it's got the butter, and then you just keep mixing it up with the bacon, and just cook getting the bacon grease into it, and that smoky flavor. And that's all there is to this. You're just going to keep stirring and try not to make a mess. I'm making a mess. You can't help it, right? It's just the way it is. You're cooking. That's how you can tell it's good. You make a mess. The bigger the mess, the better to cook. Except for my grandmother, she never made a mess. It was like, what the hell happened in here? Nothing. It looks like she ordered takeout for everybody and lied to us the whole time. Alright. Just keep mixing it. You can use any kind of bacon you want. You can use some thick cut. You can use maple. You can use the blackwood or the black pepper rather, or the applewood or cherry wood, and it's all going to come out nice for this. It's whatever bacons you want. I know people ask all the time about it, but it's whatever you want. And of course, we got some mashed potatoes here that are garlicky and cheesy. If you don't know how to make those, just leave a comment and I'll be happy to share a recipe with you guys on how to make some awesome mashed potatoes, whether you use them from the fresh potatoes or you use them from a box. They're going to come out beautiful, baby, every single time. Trust your Uncle Stugots, don't lie to you. Alright, we're just going to keep mixing here. We got the heat up high. And you can tell from all the beads of sweat on my forehead, it's hot over here from the oven. Made a lot of cooking in a short amount of time here tonight. And we're just going to keep stirring. I got something spilled out, you can't help it. Basically, as you can see, I'm just taking the bacon and the corn and just keep turning it over, And this way the butter will get hot and start to melt. Oh, let's stir. Jen's gonna kill me, I'm making a mess. Alright. Okay, you wanna give me an adult beverage over there?
Yeah.
Thank you. Parched, right? Let me tell you, you could make the potatoes and they'll never come out sticky, they'll come out perfect every time. I'll be happy to show anyone who needs some help with their potatoes on a future episode. I do this for you. You guys tell me what you need help with, and I'm going to help. That's what I do, What this is all about. All right. Now for this, I did use regular butter. You guys saw that. Usually I use my famous garlic butter, but they're in the potatoes, so. Adult beverages. Some hard cider. This is all there is to this recipe. You see the butter is still in there. You can still see a bunch of it. And we're just going to keep stirring it around just like this. You serve this on your tables tomorrow for Thanksgivings. Everyone's going to be talking about you on Black Friday, right? Everyone's going to be fighting with each other for take a bowl of this home. And you just tell them, no, I can't. I can't share. I don't got a kernel to spare, you know? Sometimes you got to be like that with the good stuff. Give them, you know, the green bean casseroles and the roasted chestnuts. Right? So then, we're just going to keep stirring this up here. And the other thing, we're cooking the bacon about halfway through before you start is it gives that bacon some more time to cook fully without burning it firstly. And then secondly, it gets all the juices of the bacon into the corn. It's going to just come out awesome. Oh, there we go. Melted up nice. The biggest problem right now is trying to make sure the corn doesn't spill all over the place. Oop. I could have planned it a little bit better, but I wanted you guys to see the whole thing. Alright. Now, the other question you have, right, always with this is, who likes bacon how? I like my bacon to be a little chewy. That's just my taste. Other people like it burnt. That's how they like it. So for this, you know, you want to have a nice medium for everybody, where it's a little chewy, a little crispy. Alright? Probably going to cook for another 5 minutes. Let's just get it all back in the pan, like this. And you see, I'm just using a wooden spoon. I'm not using anything fancy. You could do this with some ham if you wanted to, but I prefer bacon. I like that smokiness of the bacon. I think most people do prefer the bacon, and that's good. And one higher. Do that. All right. That's all you're doing for this recipe. For this, you just constantly stir. And listen, if you got the kids in the kitchen, you're like, oh, we're hungry, we're hungry. You want to give them something to do? Just say, hey, you keep stirring this, and when it's done, you can have a little bit, and it keeps them occupied and gets them into the process. This way you can go make stuffing, you can make mushrooms, whatever you need to do. It'll freeze you up a little bit. And it gets them into the process. And they start getting into the tradition of cooking too, because that's the most important thing about like Thanksgiving and in cooking in general. You bring the kids into it, and then it's just the way they start to see too. It becomes a family thing, and they're not just sitting around on their phones going, beep boop bop beep beep boop bop beep. Right? They're actually in here doing something, and you spend some quality time with everybody. Oh man, it's gonna come out good. It smells awesome. What?
It's frozen corn. So frozen corn is okay. Do you want to alter? So you don't want to use canned corn?
I don't know. Have you ever tried it with canned?
No, you can use canned corn if you wanted to. There's really no difference if you want. It's just, you have to remember, first of all, you want to drain it, because sometimes it has like a lot of fluid. And then the other thing is you got to pay attention to the color, because you won't have that frostness that you have to lose. You're almost starting at like a room temperature with the corn. So it's going to be okay. And just stir it up. Stir it, try to keep it all in the pan. And that bacon is just cooking it up. Yeah, baby. Oh, yes, it smells delicious. Love it. Now, if you're cooking it the night before, like we are, don't forget, now tomorrow, you could either heat it up in the microwave or you put it all in the pan and you heat it up on the frying pan. So then, you know, you want to take that into consideration with the cooking at this point, if you were going to serve it, you know, the next day. And let me tell you, leftover, this tastes just unbelievable. So if you were to do that, just remember, oh, you know, you might want to cook it a little bit less now. This way, tomorrow when it cooks, it gets all those molecules fired up. I think we're going to be good right here. We'll take a little bit of this. Right, we got our potatoes. Oh. And look, you serve it just like this. You see, you got it in the potatoes. Oh. That's delicious. Right? Mix it up. Like, Oh, it's so good. It's so good when it hits your lips. It's delicious. Right? Bacon fried corn. It'll change your life. It's a little thick. That just means it's good. Not the first time, right? There you have it. Bacon fried corn, just in time for Thanksgiving's perfect side dish. Check out the food blog over at donstugots.com. Check out all the videos over at youtube.com/donstugots. And of course, the Eat Up show right here on, over there on the Facebooks, right? You just check that out. Click the like button on the video. Make sure all your friends know about it. Until next time, I'm Don Stugots. Keep banging, baby!